Hi, hello, my name is Kenyon Simmons. I am going to be doing my career speech today. Behind you on my computer, I have three spectators joining. It's my parents, my brother. I had to set my phone up on my fridge that I have in my room since the only thing that can be at eye level with me to show me standing up. But for my dream career speech, I'm going to be talking about my want to become a lawyer along with a politician. So it's kind of a two-part situation here, but I'm gonna look more at them. But it's more about being a politician, I would say. The lawyer is just that, we'll get into that later. But being a politician is something that I've always aspired to be. It's about being able to influence real change, whether it's policies, laws, and opportunities that affect people in everyday life. Along with many of us just truly care about that equality, opportunity, and fairness, that people in power need to take action on those issues. I've always been drawn to the leadership aspect of it, along with the engagement with the public. Public service is one of the most meaningful ways to be able to create change by far. So today I'll kind of get into depth about why I want to be a politician and what it takes to succeed in my goals. First off, I believe that being a politician should be about service for the people, not necessarily just the power of it. I want to be able to go in and change things where I feel like a lot of people now are just there for the power. But along with that, my goal is to represent people who often feel unheard, which is something that I've been debating with myself a lot. If I want to stay here in Washington or possibly go down south to where more of those people who are unheard with their voices are. With that being said, I'm referring to African-American people with that aspect. But along with, I've been inspired by leaders who use their voices to make a difference in their communities. This is through growing up and being around my mom, who I've brought up before with her connection to politics, and just being around those people she's involved with and seeing how much of a difference it makes when they take that step to be engaged with the community instead of just a distant, far off figure that you just vote for. It really means a lot, I would say. Along with that, I would say that for the education and skills needed, obviously being able to public speak, which is why this class is so helpful, but education-wise, a strong understanding of the government, laws of communication are definitely core aspects of what you need. Without a doubt, I mean, there's no way around it at all. A degree in political science is definitely really strong, that's tying into why I want to become a lawyer. First is because I want to, undergraduate, I want to get my political science degree here, then I'll continue that at a 4-year, and then go into law school where I probably want to do constitutional law, which, if you know, a lot of politicians have constitutional law in their background. Barack Obama is a great example. But along with even public administration, which is that route my mom took, which has helped her incredibly throughout this journey. But essential skills, more other, would be like leadership, negotiation, public speaking. Those type of things are all very key, along with, I would say, just being courageous and being able to kind of call on people that you need to support you, definitely. But other important things that I've been doing already just through connections that my mom was able to have and been able to set up for me, along with stuff I've been able to do throughout high school within the community down in Lacey and Olympia, since we live so close to the Capitol, is be able to talk with people running for local positions, say city council, school board, stuff like that. I've been able to sit in on those meetings. I've been able to talk with them throughout all of high school. I was our representative for our district from the student side. So I was present at all of the district meetings, legislative meetings regarding our schools, everything like that. So I do have a lot of experience with going to those types of things already. But part of the reason why what's drawing me to become a lawyer first is, besides the money part of it, is that being a politician, which I want to be a senator, end goal is that these are very expensive multi-million-dollar campaigns, which is obviously going to take a lot of funding from outside lobbying, stuff like that. But having that strong base of high-paying jobs such as being a lawyer is definitely helpful. But part of that, which is kind of fueling me a little bit, is according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, nearly 40% of all politicians have a background in the law, which is just crazy to show how much overlap there is between those things. But finally, I'll round out with challenges and rewards. There, a lot of challenges include, like, there's always public pressure. You have a need to please the public and possibly do what's right. You have these two things always going at you from all sides. You're always dealing with criticism from one side or even multiple. No matter what decision you make, you'll never be able to please everybody, including the long hours, that there's never any end to it. You're always doing something. But the rewards outweigh those challenges in my eyes, that you can improve communities. You're helping people along with shaping the future, which is just better for all of us. True success comes from staying honest and connected to the people you serve, which is something that I, without a doubt, believe in. In conclusion, being a politician means transforming my visions and the visions of the people who are supporting me into action for us all. It's more than just a job, it's a calling, you can even say, to serve others and help create a better world for us moving forward. Thank you.